Kettlebell Katrina coming in hot. Kettlebell Katrina coming in hot. Alright, good morning. We are still in Florida. It's rainy, it's gloomy outside. We stayed here for 2 days, but now we're going to get up and we're going to move. We're going to start making our way towards Austin, Texas, and we're going to make a rule with ourselves. So we're probably going to get on the road for about 4 hours today, maybe like a window of 4 to 6 hours every day, trying not to push it too much. And we'll have like one heavy driving day a week so we can recharge, and have lighter ones a week so we can look forward to having more time in each destination. The dogs are really cold, so I think we need to get them more blankets, which is really funny. But here's what I'm having for breakfast, and now I'm just making sure that all of our stuff here, all of our camera stuff is secured and locked down before we move so nothing gets damaged along the way. Here we go. Alright, so I got some bacon and eggs with a little bit of salami chorizo and Genoa salami on top, and black coffee from our Nespresso machine. And now this morning we are heading towards Bass Pro to get ourselves a shotgun. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Why are we doing that?
Because there's a bunch of weirdos out there.
That's true. And bears. What about bears?
Well, it doesn't have the stopping power for a bear. I remember that.
Okay, well, we don't really know much
For
about
bears,
guns.
gotta do one of these.
Just scream and scare it off.
Yeah.
So we are both from places where guns are not as normal as they are here. I'm from England, Paolo's from Brazil, so we both grew up without guns in our life. So we're going to start doing some training. I'm going to try and get really comfortable with holding a gun and understanding the function of the gun itself. When I can do that, then I'm going to start getting myself some lessons so that I'm well versed in protecting us. In gunning. I love gunning. It's great. Just kidding. I'm so nervous, but I want to make sure we get a lot of more experience. And before I start, we have our concealed licenses, but before we start carrying anything, we just want to make sure that we know what we're doing. We're here to just protect ourselves. We're living inside of a tin can at the moment, so we just want to make sure we're safe, and we're going to be going all out into nature, into all parts of the country where we really don't know it very well. So we're just doing this for protection and also to level up our skill set, right?
Yeah, and if there's anyone out there that offers training, technical training, let us know, because we're going to hit you up and we're going to get trained.
You're dealing with two rookies here that really know nothing, and we're not trying to claim that we know anything about it, because we don't, and we're just looking to learn from the best. Okay. Excuse me. Alright guys, it is a very important day today. Paolo and I have met up with our instructor, Gary. And Gary is going to teach us how to maneuver our big bitch. So the inside is all cooled down for the first time since we jackknifed it, that we've actually moved it. So we actually were able to hitch it up really well. And now Paolo and I are working on our marital skills together as a team. And everything's going great. I'm just kidding. We're actually doing really well. Why? Because we have walkie-talkies, people. Kettlebell Katrina coming in hot. Kettlebell Katrina coming in hot. This guy's killing it. Look at that. Reverse parks it in. Oh. Good job.
Come on out. Nothing's working.
The TV's not working?
TV's not working, your thing's not working. And I don't even know where to look for.
Oh, wait. Is this the right voltage?
What?
What is this? 24 or 50?
What, 50 amp?
No, not this. The site.
Oh, I know why it's not working.
Why?
Because I never flipped the switch back on, the breaker. I turned the breaker off, I connected, but I never connected on. That's a good start.
Babe, I just recorded that whole thing.
Oh man, it's just so draining. I fucking hate this. Why can't shit just work? See my shoes?
So there's no better feeling than growing your own stuff. So I planted these seeds for this basil a long time ago and grew it so that we could take it on the trip. So we're about to eat it right now. And we have some pretty cool snacks right here. So check this out. This is actually an egg wrap. So, gluten-free egg wrap with salami and some also Genoa and chorizo salami and a couple slices of basil.
Gotta get down, gotta
And
get
also-
down, Arkansas.
And also, my lily, my peace lily. I've been growing her for so long and she looks so good now in our new
Growing
home.
it, killing it, growing it, killing it.
This
growing
is
it,
true, but
killing
she's
it.
fucking resilient. And this right here, oh, I'm really excited about that one too. So, this was so tiny, it was like one leaf. And I've been growing it for a long time to bring it in here. I can't wait till she's trailing on the floor. Look at that, babe. I didn't realize how long it was. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Not interested. Also,
What is that?
I don't know,
Feel
but I have a desert rose. That's what I care about. Looks fucking nice up there, right by the Christ.
Finally, I think that we fixed most of the things in the RV, babe.
Yeah, actually, all of the most important things.
All of it.
Like, all of the important things. Yeah.
Well, the sink is working.
Yep.
Faucet's working.
Shower's working.
No leaks. So, I think we got this.
Yeah.
Now it's about enjoying RV life, because so far it's been one of those. Okay, so let's celebrate. We're gonna pop a little.
Moet Chandon.
Why? Why this bottle?
Because this is the bottle from our wedding, and it's a funny story. You want to hear it? Should I tell it?
Yeah, let's
Okay. So this is actually the truth, right? So whenever we got married, we had a bunch of tables of guests, and we had like what, 5 to 8 people at each table.
Yeah.
And then we had the main bride and groom group table, like the family table, where my parents were, Paolo's parents were, where all the bridesmaids were, where all the groomsmen were, and Paolo and I. And we had organised that our table would be stocked up all night with this Moet ice, because it is really nice. It's served on top of ice, and Paolo and I aren't the biggest regular champagne drinkers. And everyone else would have regular champagne. Well, I remember looking around going, where the fuck are our bottles at? And then I'm looking around being like, oh, yeah, I know where the bottles are. The bottles are at every other table. We had regular champagne and every other table had this. So I think we had, every time I'd go to the table, we was like, all right, don't worry, I'm just gonna go get a bottle. I'd grab and be like, empty. It's okay, this one's fine. Empty. Every single fucking table, well, was empty, so.
And then we had about 3 cases of actual Chandon,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
$18 bottle, left over. And then when we spoke to the wedding, with the lady that
Yeah,
called
she's
the
like,
shots,
oh my god, I didn't realize.
she goes, "You guys never told me that." I'm like, "Oh no, we haven't."
Anyway,
Okay.
it's really funny. So now we're gonna drink some Moet ice, and this is actually
This is whatever was left over from the wedding.
Hey, good dad joke. All right, so here we go. Cheers to Hef on the Road 2021. Woo! Drinking champagne out of Yeti coolers, and we have
Hey.
big square ices, so it's fine.
Stainless steel, whatever.
Ice cubes, whatever. And we're gonna take him on a bike ride, so we need him to go.
I don't think I can hold this in my hands.
Well, you better figure that
I'm a
out.
hazard.
Come
I'm
on.
not there yet.
Let's go, coach. What is it called? Your animal?
My what?
Your animal.
My bike?
Yeah.
Jalapeno?
No. What's the nickname?
Nickname for jalapeno? Mojito.
No, mine's Mojito.
Oh, okay.
I thought your nickname was gonna be like Pino.
Pino?
PP. I'm about to cook some breakfast in our new kitchen. So my dad baked us a baguette, and we were trying to like watch what we eat. So my dad made this homemade baguette with my brother's sourdough recipe starter, and it's been in the freezer for months. Who knows if it's still good, but it's soft, now it's thawed out. So I'm gonna cut it in half, we're gonna bake it so it's super crispy with our new knife set from our dad. Thanks, Dad. And I'm gonna make this with some scrambled eggs from the farm that we're staying at. And I'm gonna use regular grass-fed butter to cook the eggs and also to coat the bread as well. So, this is our last cheat meal. We're on vacation mode still, week 1. Right? On Friday is officially one weekend, and then it's go time, baby. But for now, trying to learn to live life a little bit more. Enjoy the finer things in life, right, baby?
I'm looking for things in life, baby.
What are you looking for?
Looking for things like you.
Like me? You found me, boo. But here's full disclosure. I had a little epiphany this morning when I was talking to my mum. Paolo and I were having a rough start whenever we started this road trip. Full disclosure, we had been away from each other for a really long time, which is not normal for us. The dynamic was really off. Our energy was not in sync. Our energy was not flowing together like it usually does. There's been a lot of internal changes within the business as well. So there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of resentment that I was holding on to about moving alone while he was away and blah, 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 blah. So as soon as we got on the trip, the tension was high. So for me, I think that it's important that we focus on us. For the beginning, I was telling my mama to heal, and then we'll start to implement schedule, then we'll start to implement workflow once we focus on the foundations, which is us, and making sure that we're good, we're on a good flow, that we focus our energy on each other, and then to be kind to ourselves and be patient with ourselves and understand that it's going to take a little while to adapt, and that if things aren't being pumped out like they usually are from a business side, then that's okay, because we're focusing our energy in other spaces right now. So that's where we're at. I'm super proud of how far we've come. I am neglecting the team as far as direction goes, I have to admit, but I'm struggling with that, but it's going to get better as all of this stuff that we're doing that seems so overwhelming becomes just easy peasy. My bandwidth is going to expand, and the capacity is going to feel like I have more space to fit more in and less time and energy spent in the smallest of tasks. But till then, holding on. Breakfast. Also, check out the color of the eggs. This is the color that eggs should be. So these are store-bought, these two, and then the rest of these came from the same chickens, and they're all different colors, and that's okay. Some look a little green, some look a little poop, but it's all good. Look at the color of the eggs. The yolk is so bright orange, and honestly, check this out. This is free. These eggs are free from the small businesses and the homes of the farmers that we're living on right now and we're staying on. They let us eat for free, and the least we can do is support their small business and just give them a huge shout out online. And this is from the lavender farm that I am absolutely blown away with, by the homemade and the homegrown lavender that actually survives, and is the first and only successful lavender farm here in Florida. It's called Phenomenal, and it really is. It smells amazing. The candles are insane. The floral water, like the face spray and the mist, is amazing. And as a bonus, we get to eat the eggs from the chickens that live here as well. And look at the color of that. That, my friends, is what eggs are supposed to look like.
So we bought, there's this little thing called stress rods. And we have a bunch of extra, baby, what is a stress
So
rod?
now you're going to share with the world how
What is a
unfunny
stress
your
rod?
jokes are.
What's a stress rod?
Stress rods to put up your butt to relieve stress.
No, for real, what is a stress rod? Tell us.
It is a metal pole
Yeah.
that can be lengthened or shortened depending on how wide it needs to be, and it creates stress on either side, so it secures itself so shit doesn't fall out of the cupboards.
Yeah. So we found a few extra packs in the RV of these stress rods, and then Hannah asked me, where should we put these stress rods? We have a bunch of extra ones. My other ones, we should put it in the car while we're driving.
To what? I can't wait for the comments on it. What's funny?
To release some of that stress that's in the car. You know how it is.
What's stress in the car?
Just a lot of stress in the car.
You have to sit there and drive in a straight line.
Yes, drive. Carry a fucking bus behind me. Man, not even left the state of Florida. I'm about done with your ass. I am. So you guys probably don't know, but Hannah used to be a stunt rider as a kid.
That's true.
Isn't that true?
Yeah.
It sounds like you would
I
be
wouldn't say
a
I'm like a
joke.
legit one, but I tried out stunt riding. Yeah.
She was also known as the horse whisperer back in the UK.
Yeah, for sure. No.
we're about to hop on this scale to know exactly how much weight we have in the RV, in the camper. And it's cool because it's going to tell me the weight per axle. So whenever we go out there to buy an ATV, we're going to know if we can carry or not. And it's my first time, so I have no idea what I'm about to do.
And our friend last night told you what to do, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we've officially left the state of Florida. Look at where we are. Straight up Swimpville. We're in Mississippi at the Buccaneer State Park, and we got in late last night. Hal and I had a huge fight. Someone else had to reverse the car, the RV into the space because it was just super stressful. And a long day of driving yesterday, and it was raining when we got here. Not fun. But this is it. We're actually going to head out early this morning and go straight over towards New Orleans. Get closer to Texas and spend some time there, getting some work done, catching up and running some errands today. Look at all the bugs everywhere. Oh my god. Fucking horrible. Get destroyed by these things. Ugh. It's super mosquito-y. There's so many no-see-ums, so many bugs. Just passing through Mississippi, we stayed somewhere called Buccaneer State Park. And my god, it's been raining and the bugs are just absolutely brutal. Oy. How's it doing?
Yeah. I don't think...
It's a problem?
I don't know. I don't think it likes these big humps.
No, which is
That's
going to
a
be
belly.
interesting.
Got a belly.